guys, the biggest Seint sale in Seint history is live now. I just placed my order. Originally, the website was a little bit slow, like usual. But this being the largest sale, I can kind of see why. Things seem to be working pretty smooth right now. I am just waiting for my kids to get out of wrestling camp. I was going to do a quick eyeshadow look with using some of the colors that are on sale. There's a warehouse sale. Now, those are items that aren't going away, and they're 25 to 40% off. And then there's a last chance sale where everything's 50% off, and those will all go bye-bye by the end of July, okay? So 2 different tabs, and I have them listed above to make it nice and simple. Okay, Cabaret. Look at her there. She looks scary. I have her lightly on my lips and my cheeks. She's such a pretty red. And I love Seint because you can make them subtle, like what I've got going on, or you can really bold Cabaret out. She's going to be gone forever, so she's 50% off. So I think, so this is Labyrinth. She's going to be gone forever too. Butterscotch is a warehouse color, and then Ice, and then this is Una. So these 3 are 50% off, as well as Photoshop Illuminator. This is what I'm all using, besides Una. And then the Butterscotch is, I think, 25% off. So I'm going to use these 3 eyeshadows, Butterscotch, Labyrinth, and Ice, and then Photoshop Illuminator. Okay, I prime my lids with Vanilla Dust setting powder. That works best for me. I'm going to go in with Butterscotch first. This one is so pretty on everyone. Really brings out blue, green eyes. So I'm just going to use this as kind of a transition base shade. Hopefully you can hear me. I decided to leave my car on because it's already 86 degrees here. And I didn't want to be a little sweat ball here for you. But look at Butterscotch. Just by herself on a blue eye. I mean, she's so pretty. Everyone should have a little Butterscotch. So I am using the Bright Brush Window Washing Butterscotch in the crease and outer corner. Now her all by herself is gorgeous. But we're going to show off some other shades that are on this huge sale that is live now. I believe some of it ends on the 17th of June. And then the last chance, they're all while supplies last, or at the end of July. So, but when they're gone, they're gone. So if there's something that you've been wanting, go ahead and grab it, because we've been known to sell out. So now I'm going to go into Labyrinth. She's a pretty cool brown shade, and I'm going to deepen my crease and outer corner with Labyrinth. Just this beautiful brown. Anyone can wear all of these shades that I'm showing off today, and they are all on sale. Sale live now. I never even thought this would ever happen in a million years in Seint history, but we have over 100 items, 100 items 50% off. So there's Labyrinth kind of in the crease to deepen that crease color. You can add it along your lash line, even your lash line below, to make it kind of a soft eyeliner. Now I'm going to go into Ice. I love this shade in the inner corner. I talk about her a lot. She is actually a warehouse sale. I was wrong. She's not 50% off. She's not going away yet. But she's like this iridescent teal shade that I just love. And you know I'll be wearing it tomorrow on my birthday. There's something about her paired with Butterscotch too, but just the tiniest amount of teal shimmer almost mimics a white shadow, but has just a hint of color, really popping that eye open. So that's Ice in the inner corner. I use Butterscotch and Labyrinth, and I use Cabaret on my lips and my cheeks. These are all sale items. There's over 100, so you know I'm not going to be able to get to them all on this video. But go ahead and check out the website. Look around. I love our carries, our travel bags. That I stocked up on quite a few of those. They're great gifts too. So I just put the tiniest amount of Ice in the inner corner of both eyes. And then I'm going to move to Photoshop Illuminator. Every single one of our powder illuminators are 50% off and going bye-bye forever. Remember, they're fantastic eyeshadows too. I really didn't bring a great brush to apply Illuminator. We were kind of rushing out the door, and in fact, we were late today to good old wrestling practice. So I'm just gonna kind of place my Photoshop right here, kind of right where I want it, on the top of my cheekbone, and then I'll blend it out with my brush. So Illuminator kind of goes on the top bony prominences. Look at that. And I haven't even blended it. But that's exactly what Illuminator is supposed to do. Kind of catch the light and kind of lift the face. So I like it kind of tip of nose, down my nose. If you pull darkness on your inner corner, Illuminator is going to reflect that light. So I always like to put it in the inner corners of my eyes. And then it's super pretty on the brow bone. Just like, oops, I went a little low there. Little undershot that baby. But just right under the arch kind of grabs the light. And I'll blend that out a little because I aimed a little low. When you're in the car, it's just a little hard in the mirror. You know, I'm doing the best I can. So now I'm going to blend this Illuminator out. But you see what Photoshop does. It's so pretty. And it's so nice as eyeliner or eyeshadow too. But every single one of our powder illuminators are going bye-bye forever. So grab one of those. They're super pretty over like a lip cheek too. I'll show you right now. I have a little Cabaret on, but it'll frost out any lip cheek. So say you're wearing black cherry or a darker shade, this will tone it down, but also give it a frosted look. So don't sleep on these powder illuminators. I'm so sad to see them go. But I'm so happy they're giving us the option to get them at a highly discounted rate. But look at Photoshop over Cabaret. Super pretty. And you're seeing the Illuminator right here too. Kind of just emphasizes that youthful glow. I use Butterscotch in my eyes, Labyrinth, and a little bit of ice. And remember, I feel like all of the palettes are a must-have as well as the carries. There's just so much that's for sale. So go ahead and take a gander at the website. I will be in my car, so if you need any help at all, I'm here for you. I'm just going to quickly tell you what I used again. I used Cabaret on my lips and my cheeks. I went over it with Photoshop Illuminator to make it kind of a frosted lip cheek. Then I put Photoshop on my cheeks. You can see it really catching the illumination right there. And then I used Butterscotch as my base, put a little Labyrinth in the crease, ice in the inner corner, and bada bing. So the biggest sale in Seint history. There's palettes, there's brushes, there is brush cleaning soap, there's carries, there's absolutely everything. Take a look. Let me know if you need any help at all. I am here for you. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. And I can't believe I turned 43 tomorrow. I asked my dad when I was born, and he wasn't quite sure. He thinks it was the morning. You know, those are things like you need a mom around because they know, you know. He's like, I'm pretty sure it was in the morning, but I'm not 100% sure. And I remember we had a pillow like with the date and the name and the time on it, and I thought it was like 6 a.m. But Dad's not sure. But I know I was born tomorrow. I just don't know when. If you need help at all with Seint, holler at me. Like I said, I'm going to be sitting in this car for a little bit.